Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode, and the final episode of Ace Combat Distant Thunder. Not very much is actually going to happen in this episode. Things are a little bit different, as you are going to find out. So, I went through the game and played it on Expert off camera, because the thing about this game is that the planes, there's extras to do once you finish the game, obviously. And one of those extras is aces, and another extra is paint schemes for each of your planes. Now, the two are linked, essentially. So, let me just give it to you. So, the F4E, there's different paint schemes. You can look it up if you're really interested, but essentially, each plane has two different paint schemes. They have a default paint scheme, a second paint scheme, and a third paint scheme. Now, the second paint schemes you unlock by finishing the game on certain difficulties with S ranks. Let me just put it here, if you finish the game on Expert with all S ranks, you will unlock all the paint schemes at least for the second paint schemes. And if you finish the game on any difficulty, I think, with an S rank, you unlock this plane, the X-02 multi-role. It is the best aircraft in the game. The only downside is that its air-to-ground capacity is kind of limited because it doesn't have any UGBLs. It only has bombed droplets. But other than that, it's a fantastic plane. But really, the S-37A, which is what I used on my Expert run for every single mission, might I add, that will get you easily through the game. Easily. And I 100% believe I could do this game on Ace difficulty, but I'm not going to put you guys through another 18 episodes of me replaying the same missions on Ace difficulty. Now, the third paint schemes, each of those are unlocked by defeating an enemy ace on each level. Each level has one enemy ace that you defeat, and each enemy ace will be in a specific fighter. So there'll be one enemy ace for an F4E, one for an F5E, one for an F16C, etc, etc. And basically that's how you get third paint schemes, for most of them. A couple of third paint schemes, such as the X-02 and S-37A, are unlocked by beating the game on Expert with all S ranks. But for everyone else, you need to defeat aces, so that means you need to play through again. Which, originally I was going to do. I was going to play through the game again and show you off all the ace locations and stuff, and I was like, nobody cares about that. If you really want to know the ace locations, there is lots of guides online that you can look up and you can find the ace locations, and honestly there's nothing even unique about them. They're actually quite annoying in this game because they're actually usually placed out of the way. They don't show up in your radar, you have to go hunt them down, so you need to without a guide, you're just randomly flying about to try and find the ace. So you really do need a guide. And then you need to fly out to some annoying ass location, and then you need to take them down, and it's just annoying. They're not even that difficult to take down, really, honestly. So there's nothing really for me to show off there. And I wish this game had a hangar mode where you could view planes, because you can't buy or sell weapons and aircraft unless you're in a campaign, which is annoying. Anyway, so this bit is going to be focused on me showing you all of the paint schemes for the planes that I've unlocked. So here we go. We have the F-14E. This is the custom paint design. Pretty bog standard. There's its second paint design, a kind of green camouflage, and here is the third paint design, which is really unique and cool looking with tiger stripes. And here's the F5E, decent looking. Looks all silvery and grey with this one, and with this one it takes on a kind of ugly, cyan light greenish colour. The F16C, it's regular. Here's its secondary, which is kind of more camouflage, just different, kind of, more like sand, kind of urban, that's what I'm looking for, urban camouflage. And this one is a kind of a unique paint design with blue, white, and red. And here we have the A10A Attacker. Pretty cool design from the default, to be honest, with the teeth and stuff. It's actually the best looking one in my opinion. Here's the second one, pretty bog standard. It looks worse, in my opinion, than the default. There's no teeth or anything. And here's the third. It looks very boring and just boring compared to this, anyway, with the teeth. The MIR 2000, and here's it's pretty bog standard camouflage. And the third one is really the unique one, honestly. The third paint scheme is where it's at. But look at that third paint scheme, nice little stripes. And here's the F14A. Oh, there's what it looks like normally. I think, did we use this? I don't think we did. I also bought a lot of these planes as well when I was playing through Expert, but I stopped doing it because I'm like, I don't need to buy them to show them off. And here's the second. I actually like that design. I actually like it. And here's the third, which looks amazing. I love black designs, and that looks pretty awesome in my opinion. The TND 1D5, it's normal, and here's it's kind of like an ugly looking sand colour, and it's black and yellow. I must admit, black and yellow is. You can even see the AC's name, Devico. That was the AC's name. So it's really unique designs for each of the ACs, and I love black and yellow. That's my go-to design, is black and yellow. Free Eurasia. Here's an F-A18. There's its third one, a really ugly looking sand type colour. Its usual one, and its second one. Second one actually looks the best here, I think. I can't view the certain ones here because I need to buy them, but I can view them in the buy screen. Here's the MiG-29A, and it's I can't actually view those ones. I can't view that. We all know what the default ones are anyway. And this is the S37A, and I'm using the second paint scheme for it. I've not got the first, which is weird. I know, but anyway, let's have a look at the ones I haven't bought yet, because money is quite tight in this game once you get to buying all these paint schemes and stuff. Anyway, here's the F15C, as normally. We never even bought this and used it. And there's its secondary paint scheme, and its third, which actually looks quite cool. Here's the MiG-29A. That's the 29As. I think we actually used 29A quite a bit, if I remember. But its third paint scheme looks awesome, just dark red, just looks great. And here's the F-117A, the stealth bomber. I don't see any difference here, and there's a really cool difference here for the third one. The EF-2000, we use this quite a bit, but obviously that's the third one is amazing looking. The RM-101, we never even bought this. Doesn't look that great, but the third one does look kinda cool, I suppose. F2A, attacker. Is this gonna load? Yes. There we go. Dark greenish kind of thing, compared to blue, compared to white and red. White and red obviously wins. The Su-35, the choice aircraft fighter for the Yellow Squadron. There we go. And a nice, it's weird that it's really crappy that you can't get the Yellow Squadron thing for this plane, but yeah, you get a blue and white stripe kind of deal. And the F-22A, kinda cool. I don't really see much difference between these. FEAF, I don't know what that is, but well, there they are. And then the Su-37. Oh, sorry, it's the Su-37 that they used, and we can get the Yellow Squadron because you can tell from the yellow tips. That's what that looks like. And the F-15 Active looks quite cool here. It looks really, really flamboyant here, really. And the S-37A, that's its default setting. And here is it's just white, essentially. And the X-02. Completely black, looks amazing, but it's very costly, as you can see. I actually prefer that to that. But anyway, that's all the aircrafts and their paint schemes in the game. Now, the last little bit of this is me going to be showing off the X-02, which is the, you need to beat the game with all S ranks to get it. And I'm also going to show off the quick air-to-air missile because it's the best missile in the game for anti-air. Essentially what it does is if you lock on and fire, it will then guide itself on its own. It will literally hunt down the plane, so you don't even need to worry about anything. You can fire it and just forget about it. Fire and forget. So this is on Ace difficulty, but I'm not going to finish the whole mission. I'm just going to
30 miles to
show you guys the design of the X-02. And it's really cool. It's even cooler when it does this. it folds and unfolds depending on what speed you're going at, and obviously we're gonna dwarf my allies here because this is an amazing vehicle. The inside looks quite cool as well. I love the little thing, and we've got, obviously it's the most mobile and most powerful aircraft in the game. Yellow Squadron doesn't stand a chance against this. Let's do it. Let's show off the quick air-to-air missiles on these poor F5Es. So I'm just gonna go 1 and 2. Oh yeah, we got 1. See, I never even properly aimed that, and the quick air-to-air missile is following it and took it down. That is how good quick air-to-air missiles. I barely even got a lock on that, fired it, and then the missile did the rest. I'm not sure how far we're going to go in this mission. I might show off an ace, probably not though. But anyway, let's just blow up some stuff with the X-02.
Radar lock. Fox 2, missile hit.
This is on ace. Oh, there's the ace. Let's show off an ace. Because why the hell not? So this is what an ace looks like. It gives you the plane and the name of the ace. So this is Cifero. And he is the ace for the A-10, essentially.
Heads up, enemy.
And this is basically it. It's just a guy to kill. Fire a quick missile off at him. Now, I obviously, it says on ace, it's the hardest difficulty in the game, so it's not exactly easy. In fact, there we go. That, by the way, was my quick air-to-air missile that I launched ages ago. And it took it down just there, so you can see it lasts quite a while. It doesn't give in quite easily. So on ace difficulty, I should probably mention, 1 missile will kill you.
Hard enemy radar spike.
And also, in addition to that, returning to base does not repair your aircraft. So it's the ultimate challenge, really. The ultimate challenge for doing this game is doing this on ace. But I'm not going to do the whole mission, I don't think, because, well, I've pretty much shown off the X-02 at this rate, haven't I? It's obviously not a godlike thing. You can miss, obviously. I can't believe I used to play this game like this. Like, it's just so odd playing it in like that. Now, if this plane had UGB-8, I'll probably die, actually, because I'm not playing seriously. And on ace difficulty, obviously, AA guns become your biggest threat. Because you can't really dodge AA guns. Like, you can dodge SAMs, no problem, but AA guns are a lot harder to dodge. So yeah, I can't believe I used to play this game in anything other than this kind of view. And obviously enemies have, they take more damage, I think, but really, points are still the same. Which is the important thing.
Fox 2. Squeeze up exhaust. Target destroyed by Mobius 1. This is Wrigley. We've taken serious damage from enemy attack.
Well, damn right you have. Oh, and that's something I should show off, is that you can follow your missiles. Let me find the target and show this off. I probably should have done before, but you can actually see if you press circle to fire off a missile and then hold it. You can follow your missile, as useless as that is. So yeah, I don't think there's anything much more for me to show off. I think this Let's Play is pretty much done.
AA guns destroyed.
Yeah, I might as well finish off this mission. Might as well destroy everything with my X-02.
Fox 2. Enemy facility destroyed.
And there's our last target of the game. It's really difficult to actually maneuver like that. I was hoping for a really dramatic effect, but we kinda got it there, I suppose.
This is Wrigley. Our bombers are decimated. Repeat, all our bombers are destroyed.
Sky Eye, this is Fighter Squadron. Mission complete. We're coming home.
And that's that. Well, there's nothing more for me to do in this game. I could go through it on Ace, like I've said. Could go through it on Ace mode, but really, is it really worth it? Another 18 episodes for me just to play it on Ace? If you guys request it, I'll do it, but I don't think I need to do it. I'm going to move on to another Let's Play, or another thing that I want to play and record. I have loved playing this game though, and I can't wait to do Squadron Leader and Belcom War. So yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys next time for another Let's Play. Don't know what it'll be yet, but we'll find out next time, I suppose. See you guys then.